Hello there, my wonderful internet sausages. How is everyone doing? I hope you've had a fantastic week. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's so warm. Right. So, we're here once again, ladies and gents. We've got ourselves 1,000 bolters here to defeat, and quite a few million guardsmen and kriegers. But, of course, we were making some decent progress last couple of rounds. You can see that our mighty army has started to grow ever so slightly. We got ourselves a couple of more tanks. We even got ourselves a nice little squad of Black Legion all building up here. So, things are certainly heating up and getting a little bit spicy for us. Now, let's go ahead and kick off the battle. And let's get right into this, because we have got a lot of work to do still, ladies and gents, here, as we watch our Chaos Infantry charge over the hill. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Jeez. Hey, Mike. Hey, Dave. Hey, Mitz. Hey, Fig. Hey, Something Funny. Hey, Harry. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Raz. Hey, Ed. Now, I wonder how many kills we can rack up tonight. Like I said, we've definitely got our work cut out for us. This might end up being a little bit of a We Are Chosen. Hey, Lady Katie! Hi, Rai. Oh, hang on. Ling. Ryan, Ling. Got you, I remember. Oh, look at this. It's a magnificent, beautiful specimen. Yes, absolutely excellent. Yes. Oh, come on. I bet they're happy. They're very happy they got boots on today. Find nothing but tanks. Hey, Nicholas. Oh, look at that. The beautiful, wonderful splendor of last fire. Can we try an experiment and have our melee on spacing 2 and rank 0.6? Certainly, Bits, if everyone else is happy to do so, we can do that. Now, let's watch these kriegers get absolutely romper-stomped here by last fire. Look at that, such a beautiful sight. We're just aiding them in their mission and repaying their debt to the Emperor. That's all we're doing. Chaos is actually the good guys here. We're helping the kriegers out. I mean, you know, let's think of this logically. Are Chaos so bad after all? We're helping the kriegers atone for their sins. And atone they shall. Oh my gosh. 16,000 atonements so far. That's not some bad counting. Happy to experiment? Yes, no worries. No worries, mates. We'll give it a little whirly bird and see what happens. Treat it like a Dr. Pepper advert. What's the worst that can happen? Did you guys get that in America or elsewhere in Europe? In the UK, we used to have a Dr. Pepper advert, and something would go horribly wrong in it, and then they'd all sit around drinking Dr. Pepper, and the tagline was, what's the worst that could happen? And I always thought, well, your arse could fall out, and that'd be pretty horrific. I don't think a Dr. Pepper's gonna solve that. And we're actually really making some lovely little pools of blood here. Very nice. I like Dr. Pepper. It's probably one of the tastier pops that are out there, but it definitely should be rebranded to Dr. Burper, because my God, does it make you gassy. Dr. Pepper never took off in Oz? Wow. I guess you guys just don't like flavor. That's kind of crazy that it never really took off in Ozland. I was going to say Oslo then, but that's definitely not the right place. Oslo, where is that? Is that Poland? Germany? Where is Oslo? I think it's Germany, isn't it? I'll probably be wrong, and it's probably like somewhere in the Dutchies area. We have taste. I don't know about that. You eat kangaroos. I'm only joshing you up, Fig. Coke and lamb spiced rum. Oh my. Have you ever tried something called Dead Man's Finger? It's like a spiced rum. Probably one of the nicer rums that I've had personally. I really like that stuff. Dr. Pepper is not a pop, it's a soda. Pop and soda are the same thing. Dr. Pepper tastes disgusting, you with the Aussies. Oh dear. I'm American and I want to barbecue a kangaroo. Now, is that because you want to eat it or you're just feeling sadistic? Kraken, I've seen that around a couple of times. Oh, look at this, 76,000 kills we're racking up here. We're doing pretty well. Yeah, Dead Man's Finger is really nice. Been enjoying that over the last year. I didn't drink that often, so I didn't drink to get drunk. I like to have a little bit of flavour to mine. Your what? Your wallet is kangaroo leather. Jesus, man. You know, we used to have a string of bars in the UK called Walkabout, which were Australian bars, and they used to sell kangaroo burgers there. So, ladies and gents, first round, 82,431 kills under a belt. Not a bad start there. So, go ahead, vote, 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 vote. What are we going to add to our army? You drink for effect. Bumbu. What the heck? I think I said that right. Red leg rum. Yeah, just out of interest to the Aussies out there, was there ever a bar, a string of bars in Australia called Walkabout? Just interested if it was like a European franchise that was saying it was Australian. But it definitely sold kangaroo burgers. Walkabout is still a chain in the UK. I haven't seen one in a very long time, so 82431. But yeah, I haven't seen one in a very long time. Oh. Only know of it from the movie Crocodile Dundee. Kangaroos are harvested and shipped worldwide. Come to Lincoln, I'll buy you a burger. I was really hoping you were going to say a sausage. Again, don't know if that's a thing anywhere else, but in the UK we do have Lincoln sausages and Lincolnshire sausages as well. But Lincolnshire is a place in the UK. So what's kangaroo actually taste like then? Because I must admit, I never ate a kangaroo burger. I can imagine it being a little bit gamey. There's a Australian, in quotations, food chain in North America called the Outback. I think I've heard of Outback. Is it like Outback Steakhouse? Is that the one? A gamey taste. Lincoln's sausages are ace. Yeah, I like me some Cumberland sausages. They also have them ones with the little chili and like chili sausages. They're really nice as well. Caramelized onion sausages. Oof. Not to be taken out of context, but I love me a big sausage. Do what you will with that, chat. Do what you will with it. Yeah, that's the one. Outback Steakhouse. Nice. Just a reminder, Malion Space 2 and Rank 06. Yeah, bits, I haven't forgot. I was just going to add these units first. And then we'll do the change about. So, what won that? Renegades with lassie guns. Okay, let's get ourselves some more renegades with lass guns then. So, that'll take us from 7,000 to 9,596. Not a bad little increase there. And we did a nice little increase from our last kill counter as well. I think we were in the 70,000s last time, so... right, 2 seconds then. Let me just get this poll ready. Oh, gosh. Hang on. I just need to restart my web browser here, ladies and gents. Just give me 2 seconds. It's been a bit of a funny beggar. Come on. Start your engine. Right, the browser was being a little bit slow. Now, 2 seconds. Live stream. There we go. Bring back up the kill counters. Does my wife know that I like big sausages? She provides the sausage. There you go. Ed already beat me to it. Right, let me get this poll ready, and then I shall adjust our troops. Just to clarify, it was the melee troops, wasn't it, Mitts, that you said? Melee, yeah, it was melee. Okay. Tanks and Legion. There we go. Right. So, you said space of 2 and rank 06. Okay. So, a space of 2 and a rank of 0.6. Oof. Okay. No, we can't do 0.6, I'm afraid. Oh, that's because it's gone to 0.1. No. Ah, that's... Oh, yeah, I forgot. You have to do it silly. Right, 0.6. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we happy with that? Well, we'll give it a whirl. Let's see what happens. Brewer's nice, but yeah, a bit gamier or tough. Like I said, I'll have to try it out at some point. Right, where's our army? Over here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Now that's a lot of melee. Let's see what happens here. Now, if anything, they should spread out ever so slightly more. We should get more troops going to the flank with this, What in tarnation? Oh, they're outside of the map. Ah, that'll explain it. The Kriegers are off running. Bye, Kriegers. Anyway. Let's see what happens over here. So we will get a nice steady trickle of melee troops coming in, I guess, with this way. Which could be good for us. Let's see what happens here. Oh, God. Okay, the chat's decided to stop working now. Great. The last message I've seen is Mrs. Pinky provides the sausages. Right, okay. Let's have a look on this one. Evil Smiles! Oh, right. Oh, God, there's a load of stuff that's come through. Hang on, ladies and gents. Right, I'm going to start the poll now, because if I refresh, it's going to delete that, so... There's your poll anyway. Right. I did see that there's a couple of things here. Let me just make sure I've not missed anything. Right, Evil Smiles, member for 18 months. Sadly can't use the W word for sausage. YouTube. W word for sausage? What the hell's the W word for sausage? And Ed coming in with a crisp £2 there. Ooh, for trying Roo. Surely that should be Roo-oo. You missed an opportunity there. Wiener. Ah. No, you can say Wiener. Wiener's perfectly fine. So I've been looking at a few more of the T's and C's of YouTube, and apparently I'm perfectly fine to swear after the first 3 minutes, and I can start mentioning blood now after the first 3 minutes. So the fact that we're 15 minutes into it means that I should be in the clear. It flagged it when you tried? Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on there, then. Wussage. Wussage. What the hell's a wussage? Now, one thing I'll say that's happened here, we've got these 2 melee lines that developed, so... Did we even get one down here? Oh, no, so what happened is, look, all our troops are on the outer flank over there, and then we've got another group of them in here. Interesting. It's kind of allowed a lot of the autoguns to move up. Right, okay. But yeah, so yeah, apparently according to YouTube now I should be it should be a lot easier for me. I don't have to watch what I'm saying as much, as long as it's not, you know, like flagrant racism or anti-Semitism or anything like that. All threats. I can pretty much say what I want now, which is nice. How did the hackers manage to escape before the police arrived? They ransomware. Ransomware. Oh my gosh. I don't know whether that's genius or awful, Mike. That straddles the line, that one. That straddles the line. But to be fair, I came up with a joke earlier. It's not brilliant, but it made me my friend giggle. So I said to my friend, my dad said to me the other day, I'm like them noodles with the dumplings in them. I'm a dim sum. It made me laugh. Now, we're at 73,000 kills here, so I think it was 82 was our last one. So let's see if we can get above 82 here. Thoughts on black pudding? I think I'd rather be sick through my eyeballs than eat black pudding. Yeah, black pudding is ooh, I mean... Ecky thump. E-by, ecky thump, lad. You've heard worst. Oh, you should have spelt that with a U. So it was like a German sausage. You've heard worst. What about blood pudding? No, why do I want to eat blood? I would never eat blood. It's disgusting. Here, have this thing that when you cook it, it turns black because it's all burnt and it tastes of nothing but iron. Yeah, sounds excellent. So, what's that? 88,000 there, ladies and gents. Not a bad little increase. I don't know if it was better. Right, let me just go ahead. Oh, yeah, I've already set the poll in motion. So, 88312. 88312. Right. I mean, you've had plenty of time to vote now, so... Haggy snow, I don't want to eat the sheep's stomach either. Jesus, man. I'll eat the thing around the stomach, but not what's in the stomach. Tastes like dry sausage, what's the big... It doesn't taste like dry sausage. It tastes of iron and blood. White pudding? Oh, what was that now? Wasn't that like fats or head cheese or something like that? White pudding is just something just as disgusting from what I remember. But Pinky will eat spotted dick, no problem. You're goddamn right. As long as it's not warty. Frog raw? No. Oh, Preston coming in there with a crisp $5. Oh, gosh, almost missed that. Hail, chat, hail, Pinky. Been running around the great United States. Hope everyone is doing well. Let's go! Oh, 2 seconds, ladies and gents. I think I just need to let the dog out of my room a minute. Right, we're done. Okay, the dog was here a second ago. I don't know where he's gone now. Oh, well, that problem solved. The dog's disappeared into the back rooms, ladies and gents. I don't need to let him out. All right, then. Are we still happy with our melee setup? Or did we want to wiggle it about a bit? Now, one thing I am going to do, ever so slightly, just so we don't clip off extra troops over there, I am just going to move this over ever so slightly. So hopefully that should stop the troops from getting stuck outside. Right. What did we vote for? I've completely forgot. Thank you, by the way, Preston. Last guns, 37%. Okay, let's go ahead and add these last guns on then. From 9,500 up to 11,362. Awesome is the source. Right, next poll. Start a poll. Renegades melee. Renegades last guns. Corrupted tanks. And lastly, the Black Legion. Rank 0.7 on the melee. 0.7 melee. Yeah, no worries. Let's do that then. Come on, game. I hate it how it does that. 0.7. Here we go. Adolf also said that next poll. Oh, God. Then after that, it was Belgium. Right, let's go. He just heard that they made some fantastic waffles and he wanted to get there at lightning speed to taste them. Nacho, yeah, that's the name of the dog. We've got a Chihuahua, a Mexican Chihuahua, so we called him Nachos. If we ever get another one, we're going to call him Pablo, obviously. Now, let's see how this goes. Oh, did that, No, I didn't move him over far enough. Oh, buggery. Nacho Libre. We're not going to call him a wrestler. Handled the Belgian chess and decided to put a stop to it. I mean, does it need to be specifically Belgian? It is my pudding, Goldie. It is my pudding. How dare you say it's not my pudding? Nachos are yummy. Yeah, I know. I had some nachos for my dinner earlier. We've got this, what I call Mexican cheese. It's basically cheese with, like, green and red peppers in it and stuff like that. Really tasty. You melt that over some nachos. Exquisite. There's nut in this pudding. There can be. Depends how much I enjoy it. I ate my dog. Not like that. Not like that, I didn't. Depends what you mean by I ate the dog. Prefer tacos over nachos every day of the week. Yeah, but there's this thing called effort. And for nachos, you put them in a bowl, you sprinkle some cheese on it, and you blast it. But for tacos, you've got to make the sauce, the powder, mix it all in with some salsa. Then you've got to get all the lettuce ready. Whereas nachos, I can just bunker them in the microwave and have done with. In the event of apocalypse, your cat has emergency rations. Jesus. Feel sorry for that kitty. Taco kits do most of the work for you. I mean, yeah, but they taste like cardboard, them taco kits. At least they do to me. Do we have taco chips in England? Yes, we do. That's exactly what I used. So they were like a bag of Old Paso nacho chips. An outbreak of parasites and lettuce in the States. Yeah, we call them vegetarians. I'm joking, of course. My wife's a vegetarian, so... I mean, things seem to be going quite well for us here, ladies and gents. We're certainly doing some damage here to the Kriegers, that's for certain. But it's them bolter rounds that we've got to watch out for, and we can already see that... Oh, is that our bolter fire? No, that might be our bolter fire, actually. How close are the Marines now? Because I did put the Marines quite far back, so we wouldn't have to worry about them for quite a while. So, as you can see, we've got a big chunk of army to go through before we get to them Marines, so we should be all right. It's from lettuce. It's from lettuce from Mexico. No joke, they traced it back to a farm in Mexico. God. How do you know if someone is vegan? They'll tell you repeatedly. I mean, I've got to give my wife props. Even though she's a vegetableist, she doesn't taunt it in everyone's face, and she still cooks and handles meat for me. Not that kind of meat. I'm not talking about the actual edible kind before anyone says anything. I'm looking at you, Fig Jam. I know as soon as them words left my mouth, your fingers were poised to type into the keyboard. Pinky's meat is no longer handled. My meat is hand-reared. Vegetarians are much better than vegans from experience. Yeah, like I said. The wife knows I'd never give up meat. I love pork too much. Like bacon and sausage, they are the most amazing meat on the planet to me. I couldn't care. Like, if every other meat on the planet disappeared apart from pork, I wouldn't care. Would not care in the slightest. As long as I've got my bacon and sausage, I'm happy. Oh, over 100,000 kills! Oh my god! We are starting to rack these up. Only, what, just over 1 million left to go? Not bad at all, though, ladies and gents. A nice 103,000 there. So there's your poll. Go ahead, vote, vote. Let's see what we're getting for here. So what was that? 103,007. 103,007. Proper bacon or that weird ham slice size bacon? What? Ham slice bacon? What the hell is that? Here in Michigan, we're dealing with bad lettuce and the air is full of smoke from Canadian wildfires. I think that's crazy to me that Canada has wildfires, because to me, anytime I think of Canada, all I think of is snow. What exactly is... Oh, Canadian bacon. Yeah, no, not Canadian. No, actual bacon. Streaky bacon. Proper British bacon. Right. Let's go back here. Yeah, so you can, what, buy 20,000 melee troops, or 2,000 last guns, 52 tanks, or 21 legions. Sorry, Black Legion troops. Not 21 legions, that'd be a lot. Canadian bacon is thin sliced ham on pizza. Well, that's ham, that's not bacon. Bacon's like from a pig that you stick in the oven or the cooker or the grill to cook it. Yeah, the other stuff's ham. It's not bacon. Oh, right. Have a look here, what we're thinking. Pinky, you have chips and sausage. Would you prefer mushy peas or curry sauce with it? Neither. I would have it plain if there was no other option. But if I got to choose, it'd be gravy. Not American gravy either, before the Americans start freaking out. British gravy, the brown stuff that you put on meat. Like I said, yeah, Canada is just not a place I think of as being a warm place. Because every time I've seen Canada on, like in a movie or on the news, it's always somewhere snowing. You know, and moose are famous for being in Canada. Yeah, still never got round to having American gravy with biscuits. I'd have an onion gravy head, specifically. I'm afraid to ask, but what is the difference in the gravy? You got that American gravy, which is like the white stuff, or is it like they call it grits or whatever? Then you got obviously British gravy, which you just have with a Sunday roast. It's more of a stock, isn't it, British gravy? Yeah, American biscuits are scones, so there you go. Grits and gravy are different. Again, I'm not an expert on this stuff, wouldn't know. Right, what did win that then? Melee troops. Okay, let me go ahead and add these melee. I'm getting distracted by food. You know how easy it is to distract me with food. Chaos melee. Right, so that'll take us up to 59,574. That's just, yeah, we're still, oh, pardon me. We're still well within our limits over here, so that's fine. Let me just go update our spreadsheet. Okay, I'm going to put the renegades in. Yeah, that's all then. Excellent. Let's get the poll ready. Ah, mitts, I can't be bothered to keep messing around with them. Unless it actually becomes a problem for us later on, then I'll probably move them about, but until then, it doesn't matter that a couple of them are stuck on the outside of the map. Spread shite. Isn't that diarrhea in public? How Ebola started. Right, let's go. Biscuits are not scones. Scones are scones. Don't mess with Southern cuisine. Oh, sorry, Red Mist. I'd already clicked start there. But yeah, if you make a suggestion, the chat will have a look at it and we can see if we can do something, if everyone's happy to do so. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Legion... Oh, 2 seconds. I forgot that the Legion start back here. Let me just double check. It's 59474. Let me just double check it. Oh, you're right, yeah, I missed off an extra 100. You are quite correct. I'll add on the extra 100. I'll add on the extra 100 next round. I don't think ultimately 100 melee troops is going to make too much difference in this round. Maybe a few seconds of sustained blast fire. You know, I think we're alright not to restart this one straight away. Scones or scones? You have beef gravy regardless of the meat. See, I don't eat beef. I don't like beef. And I know lots of you will shout at me for that, saying how can I not like beef? Because it smells fucking awful and tastes disgusting. But, you know, each to their own, right? Yeah, just never been a fan of beef. Not a picky eater at all. Definitely not a picky eater. Oh, God, Mike, that's awful. Pork all the way for me, baby. Absolutely love me pork. Have you noticed actually how much the Kriegers are struggling to actually get around us now? Yeah, at some point you may have to face off against this army. That is true. Trickle of melee is working. Yeah, it seems to be doing something at least. It definitely increased our kill counters the last couple of rounds here. And look, you can still see now, even now, they're still trickling in. And the good thing about these guys trickling in like this, a lot of the conscripts are going to be trying to focus their firepower onto them. which means that your last guns are not getting hit as much. I'll tell you what I enjoyed today. I don't know if any of you are fans of it. The Backrooms. How many of you have seen that? Anyone watch the Backrooms movie? I personally absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. Oh, I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it, but it is absolutely fun. If you're a fan of the Backrooms, especially, what's his name? Oh, what's the guy's name? The guy who did the web series that made it hugely popular. Kane, that was it, Kane. Yeah, see, I knew of the web series, Mitts. Thought it was amazing, loved it. Loved all the symbolism in it, love how well planned out it was. The guys actually put effort into the mystery of it and has a cohesive storyline and everything's all sticking together. So when I heard he was making an actual Backrooms movie, I almost flipped out. And then I found out that the Backrooms movie is set mid-timeline and is actually canon to the web series. So that was just for me delightful. But yeah, I love the Backrooms, man. They're such a weird and interesting thing. I haven't watched the oldest few yet, no, but that is something that I'm actually planning on watching that tomorrow. Because, yeah, I only just learned about the oldest few the other day, so... That's definitely on my watch list, but I really enjoyed the Backrooms, man. Such a good film. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. As horror films go, it's probably one of the better ones that have come out recently because a lot of them are too similar. See, I'm not a fan of horror films. I don't find them scary, but what I really liked about the Backrooms is it wasn't scary, but it was certainly unnerving. Like, throughout the whole thing, you have, like, this weird feeling of it's not quite right, and you can't settle into it. Obsession, that's another really good one. Wasn't that done by a YouTuber as well, if I remember rightly? I swear Obsession was done by a YouTuber originally, and then it got adapted into a film? Though I'm not sure if the actual guy who made the YouTube stuff directed Obsession. I can't remember. But yeah, that's the one with the girl, isn't it? That no, 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 no. Yeah, that was really good as well. And how she gets him at the end. I'm not going to spoil it, actually, just in case anyone hasn't watched it and they do want to watch it. What was that? 101,983. But yeah, been thoroughly enjoying my Backroom stuff. Indeed, I did, Mateo. Oh, I've missed saying that name, Mateo. Welcome back. Oh, God, Mike. These jokes, man. I'm fantastic, thank you, Mateo. Right. Did I start that poll? Yeah, I did. Good. I'm looking forward to The Legend of White Dragon. Not heard of that one. I must admit, I'm not exactly a film buff. I don't like lots of films, but when they're in genres that I'm already have interests in, yeah, I tend to pay attention then. Like the other day, I found out a new season of Futurama's coming out on the 3rd of August. Oh, God. Finally. I don't think it'll be as funny as the originals, but, you know, it's just nice to have some new Futurama content. You're damn right, Fig Jam. I love a good spit shine. Oh, some lovely coffee. Right. You're late and without coffee. Why do you think you're late? I mean, Shifty, you've just answered your own question there. You're late because you haven't had coffee. Come on, man. Get with the program. Black Legion won that. Okay, let's have ourselves some lovely, dovely Black Legions here. So, from 32, that'll take us up to 52. How about that? That's a nice little increase there. Right, let's get this poll ready. Move the Black Legion up a tad. Yeah, if everyone's happy to do that, we can do. The Tyranids were awful against the Skaven. I know, Wendy, I was so disappointed in how the Tyranids performed. I thought they were going to do so much better than they did. Oh, the extra 100 million. Thanks, mates. Yeah, I'll do that now. Yeah, so let's take that up from 4 to 5. There we go. And I'll put that on the spreadsheet as well, so I don't forget. Okay, then... let's get these 52 Legion there. Alright, alright, alright. Thank you, Shifty. I think that's a compliment or something. Rats against rats. That could be interesting. But I think for the next video, we're going to take a little break from the rats because I have overdone them in the last couple of videos. We'll probably be going to do a little few other things. Right. Are we all good here? I think we're all good, aren't we? Yeah? We're all set. I've got them in, put the extra melee in, I've added them troops. Let's go! Talking about Skaven, can they please go against the Empire army from We Are Chosen? That could be interesting, actually. And I mean, that is more of a realistic setup as well for the armies. Because obviously they're both Warhammer Fantasy armies. You still have the test range videos? Yeah, and the only problem with that is that it just takes so long to get everything set up in that game. Because obviously when I'm doing things for Gates of Hell, there's not many maps available. So a lot of the time I was having to build my own maps, set up my own scenarios, and then there'd be hours and hours and hours of testing, tuning, and all that kind of stuff. So it was just a lot of work to do all the Gates of Hell content. And it was, I don't know, what I think I really liked about the Gates of Hell stuff is it was a lot better for making YouTube shorts out of. But yeah, I might circle around to them eventually. Like I said, I just got a bit fed up of constantly testing the battles and building maps all the time for every video, and it was really time consuming. Because you'd like spend a day building the map, then you had to spend a day building up the army and the scripts to get everything working and then balancing it all out. So it'd take 2 to 3 days, realistically, to make a decent video on there. Yeah, there was we did have a zombie mod for Gates of Hell. It was the Dawn of the Dead mod. But again, in that, half of the units were broke and didn't work. There was lots of crashes as well, unfortunately. But yeah, like, that was the other thing. The game would crash half of the time. So, you know, when you're recording a video in the style that I do them, that basically means that you've got to restart your entire video again. So imagine being halfway through your recording, say you've done 20 minutes of it, the game crashes and now you've got to restart. So everything that you've done previously is sort of useless. Could be kind of fun though to do a maybe a test series for Dawn of the Dead, like a zombie labs kind of experiment. Dunno, how'd you guys feel about that? We could do some zombie lab testing where we get different guns and test them against the undead. Because I think that'd be easier to set up than all the Warhammer 40k stuff. Because again, half of the things with Warhammer would crash. Robert, you 100,000% are going to get almost nothing but Dawn of War content and Warhammer 40k, Total War Warhammer 40k content when they come out, for sure. I'm sorry, but I might drop this game like a sack of shit when them two come out. No offense to this game, but I think I've ran my course with this game now, and I am looking to branch out to other games, and I think they're going to be the games that I branch out to. Because, yeah, getting a Warhammer 40,000 Total War game is going to be amazing. Getting a new Dawn of War game, it's going to be beyond amazing. Don't get me wrong, though. I think we will probably still continue these streams for Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, because I don't think I could do it in the other games, depending on how they're built and how they're set up. We might be able to get some sort of stuff. But, yeah, I'm really looking forward to them two games, so... That'll be serious. This is silly and wonderful. Oh, you've never played video games with me. Ask Shifty how seriously I take video games. There is no such thing as serious video games with me. What I'd probably end up doing is weird little challenges in it, like can I defeat the entire campaign with only melee troops or something daft like that? Can't stop the stream yet as this campaign's going for at least another 6 months. We are chosen. But I'm really hoping that they have all the squats in it and stuff like that. That's probably about the sum of it there, Ed, yeah. It's never my fault, obviously. We are frozen. Oh, God. Where are you, some mushy peas? Although, if you're freezing mushy peas, you're a bit of a weirdo. Squigs. Which kind? I want the exploding squigs. Not the big rideable squids. Squigs. We hate Frozen, terrible film. Just be thankful you haven't got a daughter then, Ed. Because, my God, I've watched that film so many times I could pretty much read it word for word to you. A unit's drowning in the blood. Not quite yet. Oh, almost. Little Timmy, get out your rubber dinghy. My God, fun for the entire family down here. Jeez, I didn't realize it was that deep there. Have we got another one over here? I swear I saw one over here earlier as well, maybe. Was it over here? Yeah, there it is. And we got another one that formed over here, but that one's only up to, yeah, up to your ankles. Not that deep, little paddling pool, that one. Yeah, little Timmy be praised. He's happy here, ladies and gents. Oh, we've got another one over here. Look at this one. I think this one's might be a little... Oh, it's not. This one's waist high, ladies and gents. Not deep enough for little Timmy yet, but we're certainly getting there. Right. There's your poll. Go ahead. Vote, vote, vote. What are we adding to the army? Just be right back. 2 seconds, ladies and gents. Won't be a minute. We're back. Sorry about that. So, what was our... Oh, God, I missed that. What was the kill counter there? 103, 158. More coffee. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's the good stuff. Misclicked and went Legion. Is that your excuse to the God Emperor of Mankind, Wendwu? The coffee made from Monster Energy. Oh my God. Jeez, man, can you imagine that? England 5-3 against France. Now, is that just a war score, or is that, what's it, World Cup? Right. 5-4. Ooh. I wonder if we could get the Legion up to one flank. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? We can move the Black Legion over to a flank if anyone's happy to do so. Oh Oh yeah, geez, I heard that theory as well, that the only reason that the God Emperor of Mankind is alive as a corpse on the throne is because the orcs believe in him. So, because the orcs believe in him, that's the only reason that he's actually alive. Let's have a look here. Right, we're getting ourselves some last guns, so let's go ahead and add them on first and get that done. Whoops, I've made a mistake on the spreadsheet. 2 seconds, ladies and gents, just correcting a mistake here. Okay, get rid of that one. There we go. Right. Back to the spreadsheet. Let's get these troops added on. So, last guns. That's going to take us up to 13,425. So, did you want to move these Black Legion, sorry? Oh, it's a tie. Oh, buggery. Two seconds. Let me just reset things. So that was 11. There we go. Right, it's a tie. Let's get the wheel up and running. So that's between tanks and last guns. Last gun, tank. Okay. Minimize, full screen, stream set up, capture window, and capture that window. Done. Okay. Right, here we go. Right, ladies and gents. Oh, Shifty could be there with the gifted membership. Thank you very much, Shifty. That's very much appreciated. Congratulations to Raz. Let's have a look what we get here. Ooh, ooh. Oh, Evil Smiles as well, coming in with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. Evil, very much appreciated. Congratulations, Ominous Hound. Congratulations, Amos. Sorry. Congratulations, Lewis. Congratulations, Steel. And congratulations, Sabadicus. You missed a few. Thank you, Evil. Appreciate it. I like purple orcs. They're invisible in their eyes, no one else's. But that's only partially true. So how the purple orcs work is that it actually makes them immune to sensors and radars and stuff like that. But like you said, not to the visible eye. So it only partially works for them. So yeah, they wouldn't show up on all specs or scanners or anything like that. But yeah, obviously you can still see a purple orc. Right. You're the devil compelled me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, let's get ourselves some tanks added onto the battlefield here then. So we go from 29 up to, oh my god, 81. That's a lot of tanks. Oh, now I see what I did. Right. Right, ladies and gents. I just need to do some admin in the background because I've completely messed up my spreadsheet a little bit here. Oh, it was a tie. Of course, Shifty. Oh, she's already seen him, Shifty. She was already upset that we'd added on. But I kept her in her own group, you know? Look, she's still out here at the front, all by herself. She's still out there, ready and waiting. Oh, let's go. Let's see how this works out for us. That's a lot of tanks we got now. What I like about these tanks is because of the position. They sort of act like artillery a little bit. Right, I just need to go sort out this spreadsheet I'm in. So I've royally cocked it up, man. I accidentally deleted 2 of my formulas, which means that there's no automatic calculating. So I just need to quickly reinstate these formulas here. Here we go. That's that one, and that's that one. Excellent. Right, there we go. Control C. Unfortunately, I've already added the other counters in and stuff like that, so it doesn't do too much stuff. It's been almost a round before I did it, so yeah, Control Z would have undone too much, and then I'd have to do even more work. It was just easier to redo the formula. Ah, so this is where the blood pool comes from. Okay. I mean, look at how many troops actually come out to this flank. That's quite a lot we get out here. Really is quite a lot. Oh, Lady Katie coming in with a crisp of $5 Canadian there. Twix for the Twix God, Snickers for the Snicker Throne. Greetings from sunny and warm Newfoundland. Thank you very much, Katie Lady. Lady Katie. I don't know why I want to say it the other way around. Katie Lady. I think that's an actual person, isn't it? Catherine Late. I don't know. Thank you, Katie. Very much appreciated. Like I said, this flank's holding really well. Considering we've only really got Chaos melee troops in here, it seems to do pretty well. Did I miss the other gifted member? Oh, did I miss some? I'm sorry, I was flicking in between them. What? Gifted? Actually, you're 1 shifty and then Evils 5? I did them. I don't know, did I miss something? I nailed the pronunciation. Thank you. See, I only had to ask once. Once I've been told, I know. And now I know. Don't worry, I must be deaf. Okay. I shouldn't worry because you might be deaf. I don't know, Shifty, that seems like I should still be worried. Because if you're deaf, how have you been hearing my voice? That worries me immensely. Oh, Ed's coming in with the gifted membership as well. Thank you very much, Ed. That's very kind. Oh, congratulations, Andreas! Again, another name I really like saying. There's a couple of names I really like saying in here. I've been seeing captions come out of Shifty. I like the name Andreas, that's a nice one. Marissimo, I like Marissimo. Matteo, that's another nice one as well. You don't... Oh, Shifty, you just made me slobber. And not in a good way. I'm under your table, I feel the vibrations through your sausage. What the fuck? Oh, man. They ain't vibrations. Oh, gosh. When do I love that question. I'm legally deaf. Can you be illegally deaf? Oh, I like that. I've never thought of that when anyone's ever said I'm legally deaf. I've never thought, can you be illegally deaf? I don't know why I've never thought of that, but that's brilliant. Shifty's picking up good vibration. That's a Red Hot Chili Peppers line, isn't it? Something about feeling vibrations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. Something like that, anyway. I think that's when you can tell your deafness is not service related. Where can you move your army? What's the limits on placement? So basically anywhere in front of this army, sort of like in this line. So yeah, let me just come over here very quickly. So you see this little cliff face over here? That's your limit. Nothing beyond this cliff face over there. So you can go all the way back like that and all the way over here. Just remember though, these guys are set to guard mode, so unless you attack them, they ain't coming for you. So you can't just sit at the back of the hill over there and wait for them to attack you. That ain't gonna happen. Good Vibrations is a song by the Beach Boys. No, I was thinking more of a line from a song rather than the title of a song. Right. Oh, there we go. Officially past the 110k mark now. That's nice. There's your poll. Go ahead, vote. What are we going to add to our army next? Can we get a campaign to kill the Skavens? That could be interesting, actually. Considering we know that they've defeated every army. Why not bring that army over to the live stream? Yeah, Californication. That's the one, Andreas. Red Hot Chili Peppers. The line is a reference to the Beach Boys song, since they're also... That makes sense. Yeah, a couple of people seem excited about the idea of killing Skaven. Can you move closer to the edge of the map to limit the Imperial flanking? Yeah, of course you can. 113, 183. Bloody hell, Shifty. Yes, Wendy. To be fair, we normally go over the 2-hour mark. It was only because last week we were in the depths of an awful heat wave that I left early because I just couldn't bear having my headphones on anymore. But it's a bit cooler now. Right. So, is everyone happy with Mitzi's idea of moving close to the map edge over this side? You want me to come to Australia during a heat wave? I mean, why? Do you want me to die? Are you trying to kill me? Yeah, move, try. Yeah, move, try. Yeah, no worries. We'll shift on it. Oh, actually. Now. I think this here might delete some units. Are you willing to risk that? Are you guys all right losing probably a couple of 100 units to the rocks? Or shall we just sit next to the rocks? Biscuit? Give it a try. Try for a wave. Next to them. Next to. Close enough. Love on the rocks. Next to. Yeah, there's more saying next to them than on them. Right, no worries. Let's shift on over to the other side. Shift on over to the other side. You see, the night destroys the day. No, was it night destroys the day or day destroys the night? 50 miles. I can't remember. Night, day destroys the night. 50 miles an hour. Try to run, try to hide. I can't actually remember that lyric to that song. It's been that long since I've listened to it. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, I moved Tank Girl over. Renegade Last Goods, let's get these added then. That's going to take them up to 13,626. Go. Right, let's get the poll ready. I've not even heard of them ones, Ed, I'm afraid. Never heard of them movies. Like I said, I'm not really a movie buff. It's only every now and then when something comes along that I'm already pretty interested in, if you know what I mean. Hence, like, the Backrooms and stuff like that, you know. I've watched the Backrooms for a very long time, and then Kane came out with his version of it, and I really got into the Backrooms then. Leave Tank Girl where she was. So we should be alright here, mitts. That was it. Thank you, Fail Forward. Day destroys the night, night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side. Oh, these were trees here, not rocks. Okay. These were trees and not rocks. We should be absolutely fine with them. We're not going to lose too many troops if we move into them. But you can still see in the terrain here, it's a little bit flatter as well, so that might be good for our last guns. Certainly feels like they're firing over a further distance. Look at that range. Look at that range that we're using now. Now we're using our last guns, ladies and gents. Now we're thinking with portals. Oh, look at that. Glory to the Mushroom Kingdom. But yeah, this the range seems to be working really well for us here so far. We're already at 26,000 kills. And it really is going to be a struggle here for them Creekers to actually outflank us. Here's something for you to chew on, ladies and gents. A couple of you are probably going to say, I knew it from the very start. I was actually speaking to a mental health nurse today for issues that I've had. It turns out that Pinky here might be autistic or have ADHD, one of the two. Some form of neurodivergency. So how about that? Turns out you were right all along. I may have the tism. Exactly, Evil. Exactly. Well, no, you see, no, you don't understand. This means I can take the piss out of the tism now. If I've got it, I can take the piss out of it and not have to worry about offending anyone. Don't you understand? That's why I'm happy. I can make horrific jokes about it and not feel bad. Are you advancing on the Kriegers? I'd say so! I'd say you've advanced pretty damn far on the Kriegers. Although, the Chaos Army really likes this hill, guys. They really like this hill. They don't want to give it up anytime soon. Mateo, thanks for putting my failure in such stark contrast for me. Thank you for that. Continue on such finite specific projects for years on end with limited success. Thanks, that isn't like a kick in the dick at all. No worries, Andreas. You have a fantastic weekend. Oh no, Wenwu. I don't need to do that, Wenwu. I'm, what's it? Self-employed. And my wife works too, so... The only thing we get off the government is something called child support, which pretty much everyone gets. So as long as your child's in education or under a certain age, the government pretty much give everyone some money to help look after them. How deep are the blood pools here? Let's go have a check. Because this one's certainly got to be getting there now. Oh no, it's not that deep, unfortunately. But it is spread out over a wide area. Oh no, I've not had an official diagnosis either yet. But, yeah, the woman definitely said her spider sense is tingling, and I thought, hey, up, you're on the spectrum too. You've been suggesting streams from 3 years ago, about 6 times in the last week. You know what? The real breakthrough for me would be getting into people's sleep rotation, where these streams are played in the background while people sleep. That's the ultimate goal. Nice jumping kills. Yeah, we're about, what, 16,000 over our last one? My friend had a transistor. Sadly, she couldn't tune into any stations. Oh. Hey you, twisted transistor. Suddenly the corn songs make so much sense. Check their blood pool. Oh. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Out in the wild. Are we ready? Oh, Timmy. Oh, Timmy. Timothy. That is definitely rubber dinghy worthy. 147,000, ladies and gents. That's a lovely little increase there. And there's still 400 troops somewhere. Apparently we've got 400 troops left somewhere, ladies and gents. Couldn't tell you where. Perhaps they've fallen underneath the map. That happens from time to time. Because these guys aren't repathing anywhere. Are they starting to do that weird bunching up? No, they're not doing the weird bunching up. Okay. But yeah, it looks like almost 500 troops have fallen under the map. That's interesting. Very interesting. Right. Yeah. I had a complete mong out session there, sorry. Is that... can you say that? I don't know. Political correctness has never really been my thing. I think it's just a very common phrase in the UK. But it can be, I suppose it can be highly offensive now I think about it. Whoops. Right. That's 147,117. You're offended. Good. Bit more than 3 minutes to say what you meant. Yeah, I was more thinking about you guys. I don't want to offend you guys. I'm not bothered about offending YouTube as much. Spazzing out. Yeah, that's another one. I use that as well, spaz out. But again, it is sort of an offensive term, isn't it? Because we all know what they're referring to. Your partner gets annoyed if you say it. Evil Smiles coming in with the crisp $2. Pick your military taught me love equals offending me. But it describes it so beautifully. I know, it does. That's the thing. And of course, context is very important when it comes to this stuff. Oh, I like that. I like that one, Shifty. Right. So, what are we thinking here? Of course, more las guns. Why would we not have more las guns? So, that'll take us up to 16,568. Oh, God. Oh, no, you wish. Yeah, it's a shame. You know what? I'm going to give you the extra one. Just because. Just because. I'm so childish. Anyway, let's pull ready here. Right. Oh, come on, copy and paste work. Oh, that's because I didn't copy it. What? Yeah, that's why I gave you the extra 1 kill. I couldn't have it at 68. Not right. Right, that's the all set up. Are we all good to go here? Yeah, so, are we all happy with our setup over here, yeah? Slanesh approves. Yeah, I think we're all good. Let's rock our socks off. Coolio. Need more melee? Yeah, more melee is always good. Meat shield. Oh! Look at this dude! I mean, I don't know what's more impressive, the fact that he's on the tree or the fact that the tree can support a space marine on a twig. He's literally on a twig. Look at that. The world's strongest twig, ladies and gents. Oh no, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to be camouflaged. Look at that. Oh god. Oh, the warp. The warp trickery. Let's get away from him. Don't know what that was about. Right, let's see how we do here. Spent most of our lives living in a pixter's paradise. I don't know why, Vic. I thought you were going to go with the animals there. Spend our life living in sin and misery, and the house of the rising sun. My father was a space marine. The Space Marine's got some hard wood under his feet. Space Marine loves big wood. Yeah, even the bolters have good range right now. I know, look. You can actually see loads of the explosions lighting up that Imperial line. There's some poor Imperials on the back line who've never even seen combat getting absolutely obliterated there. Now, the only thing with having all the melee over here is a good chunk of our melee troops actually go over to this side of the field to recapture that hill that we've given up earlier. Oh, 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, be a sec. Yeah, we're back. Right. God. Space Marine was dead. Must have been the first founding then. Was sterile and flaccid second founding onward. Wow. Is that why... That adds a whole new meaning to Robert Ghouliman. I don't know, how famous is that? How well known is that phrasing actually, you ghoulies? Like, in Australia and Americans, do you know what that means? Ghoulies? And before anyone says, I know it's Gilliman, but I find it funny to call him Ghouliman. Because your ghoulies is your nutsack. Rowboat girlyman. Similar to gooning? Nah, no. I mean, when you goon, it comes from your ghoulies, so I guess. In some weird, twisted way, it is sort of similar to gooning. I always wondered if the goons came up with that. You know, the YouTubers, the goons. What are the, Soup Do, Vlog, McNasty, Swagger Souls. Because aren't they called the Goon Squad? Swagger Souls has got a really unique voice as well. It's so weird to hear his voice coming out of that. No, not gurning, gooning. I know gurning's been around. Gurning's been around since ecstasy tablets have been around. Oh yeah, so gooning definitely becomes way before them then. Just a coincidence that they're called the Goon Squad. My God, look at this lovely lake we've made here, ladies and gents. Ain't she a beaut? Oh, look what's happening here, though. Is that our dudes? No, that's incoming bolter fire. That's incoming bolter fire. Incoming bolter fire, ladies and gents. The Space Marines are in range. The Space Marines are in range, but we've got 170,000 kills. But yeah, we've finally got into the range of the Space Marines, which is why our troops get absolutely blasted on that hill. Now that we're over the other side of it, though, them bolters ain't as effective against us. Oh yeah, I found the Goon Squad through the Do, because of his music. He's a pretty damn good guitarist, that guy is. You gotta say that. Now, Aussies, there's something I want to ask you, Aussies in the chat. To you, what does the word grog mean in Australia? Grog. Because I've heard some interesting things that it could mean. So if any Australians want to answer that, grog. Yeah, like spelt like that, cheese, yeah? Okay. So 2 of you so far have said alcohol. Alcohol. It's okay, because there was a bunch of Australians on something else I was watching, and a guy said he was going to be drinking grog, and the Australians said to him, in Australia, grog means jizz, cum. So, when he said he was going to drink grog, they implied that in Australia it meant, yeah, ejaculate. But from what you guys have just said, it clearly doesn't mean that. So I'm thinking they may have just been having him on. Sprog. Right. Okay. Yeah, grog is alcohol to me as well, yeah. Mainly pirate term that I heard it from. But yeah, okay, Fig Jam's just clarified for me. It's Sprog. Right. Okay. Now, ladies and gents, proposal here. We move our troops slightly away from the map edge because we're losing 460 troops again here. I don't know what's happening with them, but we've lost them. Yeah, a Sprog in the UK is a small child, but... And I guess technically that's what a Sprog can lead to in Australia. Yeah, we'll move them slightly away. Awesome. Right. There's your poll. Go ahead. Vote your McVoteson. So we've got about, what, 20 minutes here, ladies and gents, left? Yeah, move them out a bit. 181 even. 181,457. That's an extra 40,000 kills we just gained, by the way. On the about. Where's Dave with the numbers when you need him? Sprog is the name of Mad Max's son in the original movie. I'm honest, the only thing I really remember from some of the earlier Mad Maxes was part where the biker gang go after that station wagon with the woman and kid inside it. And that guy, what was his name? Condolini. He gets his hand ripped off. And then they meet him later and he goes, Condolini wants his hand back. I don't know why. That always made me laugh. Condolini wants his hand back. Right, I'm just going to move these over ever so slightly here. So, about here, I would say. That was Max's wife and kid. Right, got it, yeah. Just say he was handy. Not anymore. The only other part of that film I remember is the bike chase across the bridge where a guy actually... Was he killed or did he just break his neck? Because there's that part... they left it in the movie, didn't they? There's a bike that falls over and smashes into the side of the bridge. And I can't remember if the guy actually died from it or he just broke his neck. But one of the two is... He died. Oh, God. But yeah, if I remember, didn't they... The whole thing was left in the movie as well, which is messed up. You'd think they'd have to remove that. Earlier time, though, I guess. The stuntman did die. Yeah. Sad, that is. See, that's why I've got a bit of respect for people like Tom Cruise. Even though I'm not a fan of Tom Cruise as an actor or his movies and stuff like that, I've got respect for the guy doing his own stunts. The crash was left in, the landing was removed. That was it. Yeah, they were quite good films, and then it got to the Thunderdome and it started losing it a bit. Until the remake, not the remake, the last couple of Mad Maxes, was it Fury Road? That was awesome. My God, what a great film that was. Same thing happened in The Crow with Brandon Lee, yeah. See, that's a film I've never really watched either. I watched it like once, like 15 years ago. Yeah, Jackie Chan's another pretty good one for his stunts. Looks like we're going with some more renegade melee here. So let's get these on the field. So that'll take us up to 95,865. Okay. And then... Oh, yeah. Had the last guns on. Didn't do that last time. Go. Right, let's get this pole ready. Right. I tell you, the only kung fu movie type of movie that I've ever really enjoyed, well, actually, two of them I've ever really enjoyed. Most obvious one, Kill Bill. I quite like that. The second Kill Bill was more of a cowboy film, but the first one was definitely more about ninjas. So, really enjoyed that one. And the only other one was a bit of more a comedy. Was it the Buddy Palm Manual? I don't know if anyone's ever seen that. Yeah, Buddy's Palm Manual. That was a really funny film. Be interesting to actually see if anyone's heard of that one. I don't know if that was ever popular or not. Oh, what was it? I swear it was called like the Buddy's Palm Manual or something like that. Or that was part of it, or the film was around the Buddy's Palm Manual, and where the guy, he'd fly up into the sky and then come back down to Earth, and it'd leave a giant handprint on the Earth. I actually can't remember what the movie was called now. I'm actually wondering if it was Kung Pao. Because it's Kung Fu Hustle, right, got it. That's the one I've seen, yeah. Kung Fu Hustle. And it's got the woman in it who's a baker, who's always smoking a cigarette. Is that the one? She's got, like, curly hair. She's got, like, curlers in her hair. She's always smoking a cigarette. Landlady, that was again, been a long time since I watched that film, but I enjoyed that film. I thought that was funny. Really like the, oh, hang on, 2 seconds. Did I add on that? Yes, I did. Right, let's go. Because this will probably be our final round of the evening, ladies and gents, so I'll get this one underway. Now, again, it's been a really long time since I've watched it, but in that film, was there a guy who played like, or two brothers who played like a harpsichord kind of thing? Some sort of like string instrument that fired out blades or something like that? Was that the same film, or am I getting them confused now? Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's been a really long time since I watched any of them kind of movies. Is this going to turn into We Are Chosen? I mean, there's a good possibility it could. I mean, these we've got bolters to deal with. We haven't even started dealing with the Blood Ravens back here yet. So it could be a We Are Chosen. We're certainly going to need a lot of melee to deal with them boys, I tell you. Galaxy Nine Sky. No, not heard of that one. Tell you what I did watch the other day, which I thought was a surprisingly good film for its time. There was a film called Stalingrad. Obviously, it's a World War II film, but I was actually kind of surprised at how brutal it was, because I think it's from the 70s or 80s or something like that. But yeah, I was surprised at how brutal it actually was for a film from that time period. Yeah, it's just called Stalingrad. And I think they made a remake of it a few years ago now, at least. Yeah, if you like your war films, definitely recommend Stalingrad, and even its remake was quite good. Yes, yeah, it was a good film. Oh, some people have seen it. No way. But I'd be the only person to know about that. Go watch Shaolin Soccer. My God, never even heard of that. Yes, I did, Mitz. Rarely watch war films. I quite like war films. Full Metal Jacket is the best war film. It's certainly up there, but you cannot forget things like Apocalypse Now, Platoon, you know, We Were Soldiers. They're also fantastic movies. In fact, Platoon is probably the most brutally real portrayal that I've seen in a very long time. Have a ton of war movies, love them. Yeah. I think they're pretty good. Really interesting as well. Hamburger Hill, I always get that confused with the other one, Hacksaw Ridge. I can never remember which is which. Which is the one with Private Doss who goes and saves loads of people, and they had to tone it down for the movie because his actual actions wouldn't have been believable. There's one that's based off a guy who's a pacifist who saves a load of people, and in the movie he saves like 10 people, but in reality he saves like 71 people. Hacksaw, there we go, yeah. I always get them confused. Hacksaw Ridge, really good film, enjoyed that one. But of course, even though it's not a film, the best out of all of them that I've ever watched is Band of Brothers. And The Pacific. I really enjoyed The Pacific, though it wasn't as popular as Band of Brothers. The Pacific was really good as well. Yeah, oh my God. Now I've said Band of Brothers, I really want to go watch Band of Brothers. Greyhound. Generation Kill, yeah, that's another good one. You know, I was surprised that there was never a war movie about, what was it, Oh, what's he? Mad Jack, the Scotsman who went into World War II with nothing but a claymore, as in the sword, a broadsword claymore, and a bow and arrow. Surprised there hasn't been a film about him. MASH! Oh my god, I haven't watched MASH in so long. So depressing, but also funny. The wide blood pool is getting deeper. Ooh. I mean, we got some nice ones. Ooh, this one. Yeah. Oh, she is. Look at this. It's actually up to kneecaps now. Before we were only up to ankles. Now we're up to kneecaps. Yeah, look at this Blood Raven bolt of fire here. MASH was historically accurate. I wouldn't actually know, to be honest. But if people worked on it from the show, then there's got to be at least some element of realism and truth in it. See, there was a couple of World War I films that everyone raved about that I thought were okay. Things like Warhorse, Dunkirk, and stuff like that. I don't know, they didn't really hit with me. Oh, what was that horror film now? The Bunker. That was a really good one. Psychological horror, where a bunch of Germans are locked in a bunker and they slowly go insane and they think the dead are after them and all sorts, and they think the Soviets are just outside and they all start going mad and killing each other one by one because they're all locked in the bunker. Enemy at the Gates. Yeah, great film. I mean, completely historically inaccurate almost, but still an interesting, entertaining film. All Quiet on the Western Front. The first one is so much better than the remake. And we've still lost 500 troops somewhere. I don't know where. We are getting quite a few of these chaps heading off to the side now. Like, if our units were moving off to the side of the map, these guys over here would attack them, so I don't know what's happened to them. Well, there's your poll, ladies and gents. Go ahead. Vote, 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 vote. What are we adding next? What was that? 159982? Yeah, the original All Quiet on the Western Front is way better than the remake. I really didn't like the remake that much. But yeah, who just said it? I saw that then. Someone just mentioned that World War I films always seem really clean. And yeah, 100% agree. They always seem too clean. Right, what are we going for, ladies and gents? Ooh. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, the bloody YouTube's crashed again. 2 seconds, ladies and gents. Go live. Live stream. Right. Black Sheep, I've not heard of that one. Yeah, looks like we're going to be adding on some Black Legion here, no worries. Let's go ahead and get these chaps added on. So, that'll take us from 52 to 84. It's definitely starting to rack these numbers up now. Well, ladies and gents, unfortunately, we're at that time again. I mean, we've made some pretty decent progress this evening, I would say. I think we're starting to hit the snowball now. We're definitely starting to hit that snowball effect. It's only a matter of time before we break on through to the other side. But of course, you wonderful internet sausages. Oh, of course I've clicked off the game. Of course, you internet sausages. I do hope you've had a blast. I know I have. A massive, massive shout out to everyone who donated and all you channel members. Thank you so much for supporting us. It is truly appreciated. I know I say it every single stream, but I also mean it every single stream. Really do appreciate it. Massive shout out as well to the mods. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for helping support the streams. And of course, a massive shout out to everyone watching the VODs and all you subscribers out there. And until next time, peace.